Okay, here is the how-to video on how to get this persistence token. There's only one exchange on the face of the earth, and it's right here, that you can get this token on. You can't use a swap site, you can't go anywhere else, and it can only be bought with Tether, USDT. So, because Tether is a stable coin and it is a ERC20 coin technically, it gets kind of expensive sending, it might cost you $7 or $8 to send one transaction over to this exchange. And if you're like me and you like to do a little test first and send a small amount, it's going to cost you $7 or $8 at once and $7 or $8 twice to each transaction. So there's a way, if you're using say Mandela exchange or some other exchange that has Tether, where it also has different networks you can pick when withdrawing the Tether, as long as you have the same network that this site has, and it pretty much has all the ones that Tether uses, you can send it for basically $1. Maybe even cheaper if you use an Omni, but I'm gonna go through this. So first thing that's important, you absolutely, especially an American, you must, or as Pete would say, you must have a VPN, and it must connect from say Germany or Spain. There's other choices, but again, those two always work, Germany or Spain. And I use NordVPN. You can pick it on the map, you can search for it, whatever. I just type Germany, it stays here. I click on it, it says protected, connected to Germany, so I know I am connected. If I hit disconnect, I'm disconnected. So I know I'm connected, I'm good. So first things first, you click sign up, and you're just going to put in, you're not going to mess with a phone. You're just going to do the absolute bare minimum, which allows you 2 Bitcoin worth of withdrawals per day. But when you first sign up to this exchange, you're not allowed to withdraw off of the exchange for 24 hours. Just FYI. I've already done it. I've already tested it. I got all my coins out. It worked. So that's when I decided, okay, now it's safe to do a video for everybody else because we know it works. No problems, etc. So all you're going to do, it's already set to Germany because it must have scanned my IP address. And if not, select Germany anyways, if it doesn't for you. But you must be on the VPN first. Okay? Before you hit sign up or anything. Matter of fact, before you even put the sign up, if you already did that, close your web browsers and start over. Turn on that VPN, connect to Germany or Spain, and then open the browser, go to this exchange. You may want the web wallet. So you can go to persistence.one and then click on wallet. It'll take you here, create a new wallet. It'll walk you through basic steps of creating a wallet. In case you want to store your coins off of the exchange, which you should. You don't normally want to keep them there unless you plan on, buying and selling and trading and that kind of thing. All right, so we'll get to that too, but you need the quickest, easiest thing. And by the way, you don't have to be on a VPN for the wallet site, and that's persistence.one or wallet.persistence.one. You don't have to be on a VPN. I've already talked to the admin on Telegram to double check, and they said, nope, anybody in the world can use our wallet. We don't block anybody. It's fine. It's safe. So again, create wallet, just walk through the basic steps. It's going to give you a big long seed phrase, like 24 words. And then it's going to save a JSON file or a key store file to your computer as part of this, and it's going to ask you for a password. So when you come back to the site and you import an existing wallet, is how you'd get back to it. You would click this here, use private key store file, and then it would ask you, okay, where's it at? And then you would point it to wherever you saved the JSON or the key store file on your computer, and then you would type in, you'd hit next, and then it would ask you for your password. That password is attached to the key store file. So if you forgot that, you lost it, your computer died, as long as you have the seed phrase, which it says right here, you could put in the seed phrase and get in. But it's a 24-word phrase. I don't know how long at the time you got to type that in, but I keep my seed phrases offline on a piece of paper somewhere safe. So I'd rather use the key store file since it is password protected. If someone stole my file, they'd have to also know my password to get in by using my key store file. So, but again, either choice is yours, and you just hit next. You don't worry about this thing down here. Just hit next. Boom. Next thing you know, your wallet's there. You got a receiving address, etc. It's only one address. You'll see it, and it starts with the word persistence, and then the address. It's all one word. That's your wallet address. So you could do that right off the bat. You don't have to do anything special, no VPN, just get your wallet ready if you'd like. So back to the exchange. You're going to sign up here. Again, choose Germany if you're on a Germany VPN. Choose Spain if you're on a Spain VPN. Okay, the next step basically is for you to get the email. To verify it, it'll give you a code, and you're going to put the code in here. Okay, so I put in my code. It was happy, and now it's saying, oh, please put in your phone number. See this little button here? Skip for now. You don't want to put in your phone number. You don't want to put anything else in here. Just hit skip for now. This is the most KYC identification you want to do. Nothing else. Don't put anything on. Just hit skip for now. And now you're here. Okay? So whenever you're messing with this, you're pretty much going to be messing with the cash account. Not margin, not futures, not just cash account is pretty much how you're going to do your trading. So the first thing you need to do is get some Tether over here. So in this case, I'm going to click on cash account. And it's on cash account. I'm going to search for USDT. There it is. If I scroll off to the right, I can withdraw, deposit, transfer. The only thing you're going to be doing here is depositing or maybe withdrawing your Tether, but I'm going to hit deposit. And notice there's an Omni network, there's an ERC20 network, there's a TRC20 network, and then there's a Solana network. And there's even this FIO address, whatever. But what I did was I didn't use ERC20. That is the default Tether thing, by the way, network. But if you're on Mandela, let's say, which by the way, you also need a VPN before connecting to that site, and the same thing applies. Bare minimum things, although I think Mandela wants you to put in your phone number, like you don't have a choice. It wants a phone number to email. That's fine. You also need to turn on two-factor authentication on this site too, this AscendX EX. You need to put on your security, which I think you can do here, account security, and then set up your two-factor authentication like for your Google Authenticator or whatever, because when you go to withdraw or do certain things, it's going to make you do it then anyways, so you might as well just get it out of the way. But for what I did, so again, I used Mandela, and in Mandela, I also have a choice when withdrawing tokens. See, I'm depositing here. Withdrawing tokens in Mandela, I withdrew my USDT, my Tether, but I chose the TRC20 network. And notice the address has changed because these are receiving addresses on AscendEX. So you have to pick the network and then the corresponding address. So I chose TRC20, so here's this address it gave me, so I'll hit copy, and I always look at the last 2 or 3 digits just to make sure when I'm pasting, it matches up. So I'll hit copy, and in this case, again, I'm on TRC20. I would go to Mandela, and I would go to my Tether. So hang on, I'll do that. So on Mandela, you just hit wallet, withdraw. It brings you here. It always defaults to Bitcoin. If you click right here, you could, the down arrow or anywhere in here, you click on that, start typing TUSD, and then it'll pop up. Or I'm sorry, not TUSD is true USD. Sorry, not TUSD. USDT. That's Tether. USDT. So I typed USDT, Tether US pops right up. And as you can see, it has ERC20, BEP, BEP20, TRC20, and Omni. So I was going to do Omni to start with, but it said maintenance or some crap. So I'm like, oh well. So I just did TRC20. So since I'm on withdraw, right, I'm withdrawing my Tether from this exchange, which is Mandela, I'm going to choose TRC20. It's going to want the address. And typically, I think this exchange wants you to go to address management, whitelist an address. And once it's whitelisted, then you can choose it right here. So when I hit TRC, but again, if you're whitelisting address, make sure you chose the right network to start with. So in my case, I'm going to be on TRC20. Right, so there's TRC20, it's checked. Now, when you do the address management, if you do whitelist, there's a choice there too. So you would say Tether and TRC20, and then put the address list in. So back on this page, again, I'm already selected TRC20. So there's my address that ends in 8Q. So I hit copy, and then I go back to Mandela and paste it right in there. That's the address. So again, send maybe, I don't know, $10 or $15 over here, in Tether, it's going to cost you $1 to do this transaction, I believe. It's always $1, I think, when you do that TRC20. And make sure it shows up. If it shows up, even if it says pending, but it sees it, that's good enough. If it comes in here where you can look at your history, which I'll show you in a second, you're good. You don't have to wait for it to confirm. If it, down here, even deposit history, it'll show it coming in. If it shows it coming in, you're good. Send the rest of your Tether. It's coming in at that point. Hang on. And so you might have to refresh this page in order for it to see your incoming deposit or whatever. But once it comes in and you got your Tether and you're ready to play, you go over to the trade here, right? And it says you got all this choice. You're just doing standard. This is fine. Just go to standard, cash trading, standard. Click on it. So right off the bat, you have all these pairs over here. Everything's against USDT Tether. So there's Bitcoin, there's ETH, there's USD. But I think for this coin, you can only do USDT Tether. So I'm going to start, and the symbol is XPRT. There it is. And it's currently $3.08, almost $3.09. So it's XPRT is the symbol. Kind of confusing when you think of XRP, huh? But it's XPRT. So I'll click it right here. Boom. Now I'm there. I'm on the exchange, ready to do that. But see what this says? Please set up 2FA before trading. Again, that's two-factor authentication. It wants me to set up that two-factor in the Google Authenticator. So again, that's what you should do. And if you get to this stage, you could just click it right here, and it'll take you right to it. But again, I believe you can get to it by going to account security and doing that. And again, you don't want to add, oh, here's my ID, here's my phone number. You don't want to do that. You only want your email in the authenticator. That's it. They allow you 2 Bitcoin worth, that's 100K right now, worth of withdrawal per day. Believe me, you're not doing that. Neither am I. So you would click that, set up your two-factor if you haven't already. Once you're done, do this. Now you're back here. Here's the order book. These are all the people who want to sell from $3.07 to $3.12. This is the size of the order, XPRT, how many in the order, and the total number of USDT Tether that it would cost to get this. So this guy's selling $1,845 at $3.12 for $5,757. So what you typically do is, you can kind of look at the order book and you know how much money's in your pocket that or your Tether that you're going to play with. But a lot of times when people are playing this game, they may not have an order sitting here. They may just be watching. So if you go, well, I got $10,000, man, I'm going to put $10,000 in here. Well, that's $70, $129, $200. Like, you're going, oh, crap. I'm getting ready to move the freaking market. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But at $3.12, so that's a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, is that 5 cents difference? You're going to move the market 5 cents potentially, trying to fill $10,000, and you might even find it didn't fill all the way because there's not enough people selling here to fill your orders. But if you let it sit for a little bit, you might find that people trickle in and go, oh, I'm willing to sell for that price, and then they start filling your order that you want to buy, the rest of your order, so that your order fills. And again, you have a sell XPRT and you have a buy. So click on one of these prices. Typically the lowest is the one you want because that's the cheapest of the red. And then you got this little bar here that you can do 25%, 50%, 75%, or 100% of the Tether you have on store here. So if you had $10,000 in Tether, let's say, and I set this thing to 25%, it just means you're going to spend $2,500 of the $10,000, right? 25% at this price that you've selected, and then you hit buy, and then immediately right down here your order shows up. If it fills fully, it's going to show up and disappear really fast. You may not even see it. It may blink and it's gone. And then all of a sudden you'll see over here on the right side where it says balance, you'll go, oh, there it is. My whole order filled because there's the amount that I thought I was going to get. And you can say, okay, well, let me try that again. Look at the order book here. Let me try it again. Do another 25%, maybe try 50%, whatever you want, and do a buy. If you don't care and you just want the damn thing, well, put it on 100% and hit buy and see if it fills. But you may have to go down here where it says cancel all. You can hit cancel all or scroll down just a hair and you'll see your order hit cancel. and then start over again because you're like, okay, my order's sitting there, the price is going higher, my order's not filling, and damn it, I don't want to wait any longer, so I'm just going to do this. So you're going to pick a higher one and go, okay, buy, let's see if that thing fills. And then you have it. So once you have it, we don't like keeping our coins on the exchanges just to store them, by the way. No one, that's dangerous because you don't own the private keys. If the exchange had a problem and went down, sorry about your luck. So I always take my coins off the exchange unless I'm actively trading in and out. And in this case, I'm not doing that. I'm sitting on these for a while. I'd say get rid of them. Again, you set your wallet up over here, remember? So you should have your wallet address and you copied it, right? You got your seed phrase written down on paper somewhere safe, and you never take a picture of it. Don't store it on your computer. Now, initially, when this thing gives you your seed phrase, it's 24 words long, so write them down in order, left to right, and then it's going to ask you on the way down. And by the way, it wouldn't hurt for you to write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number each word, so you know for sure you put them in the right order. And then it does a little test and says, okay, show me word 13. All right, show me word 18. Show me word 22. And then if you do 3 or 4 correct, it's like, okay, you got it. And then it will let you continue on and save your wallet, and you're good to go. But anyways, once you get your wallet, that's where you go. You go back here, you'll see the receiving address. It starts with the word persistence, and then this long little number like a typical address, crypto address. So you're going to go back here. You're going to go to My Assets. Again, you're always dealing with the cash account stuff. So click on Cash Account. And you would type in XPRT, persistence. There it is. And you have a choice, deposit, no. I want to withdraw off the exchange. So I'm going to hit withdraw. And again, you got to do Google Authenticator. And I don't think I had to link the phone. Again, I think as long as I did the Authenticator, yeah, I didn't do the phone, it was happy. Email and that was good enough. So what happens is, wants the address. So again, I'm going to put that address that I got over here at the persistence.one website, my receiving address here. And again, I'm going to do a small amount as a test. You always should test so that if you mess up, you didn't just wreck yourself. So the fee is 1 of these tokens. At the current price, that's about $3, right? So I'd paste that address right here. How much? I would not click all. I would click, if let's just say I had 500 of these tokens by chance. I'm going to put in is there a limit, a minimal? I'm not seeing a minimal. Maybe 5, $15, $10, $15 worth. So let's just say 5. I put in 5. The address is there. I'm going to hit confirm, and it's telling me the actual amount I'm going to get is 4 because they're taking 1 for their fee. I understand, and I think it's always 1. It's not you can have a ton of it, and it's telling you now 32,000 of these things is your daily limit because that's 2 Bitcoin worth, basically. So I'll hit confirm, and then it's going to pop up and go, give me your Google Authenticator code and give me the code we just emailed you. Because again, you don't have to link your phone. So you'll do both. Typically wait for the email to come in because that usually takes longer than your code. You can easily get the Google Authenticator code within a few seconds. So just get the email first. Once you get the email, it's going to come in. It's going to give you like a 6-digit number, and that's what you're going to put in. However, if you copy it right out of the email and paste it, which I do, it will it grabs a space for some reason at the very end. So it's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the code, and then there's a space. So their system isn't smart enough to remove the space. Most of them are. This one's not. So then I go get the Google Authenticator code because it wants that too, and I put that in, and then I go next, and it goes, nope, the code above's wrong. I'm like, no, it's not. I can see it in my email. And then I realized, oh, there's a space added at the very end of it. So you could just manually type in the number if you want, or copy and paste it, but again, get ready for a space at the end to delete if you do that, possibly. And then it will go through. Again, do a test amount. And go back to your wallet. And in here, you'll see the send, the receive. And if you click on the receive, where your address was, you'll see another little sub tab of transactions. And under there, it's defaulted, I think, to deposit or withdraw. I forget which one, but you'll see the little sub tab. And you would say, well, I'm depositing here. So I want to click on that. And then again, you could refresh the page or whatever. But I'll tell you, it happened very quickly. Like if you just did that and wait about 20 or 30 seconds and then go back to this wallet and just refresh it, like refresh it with the F5 on the keyboard or whatever, you should see your coins. Whether you see the transaction there or not, you will see in the wallet count your coins. Oh, there they are. The coins showed up. I got my 4 coins. Okay. Again, at that point, you know what you're doing. If you want to send another test amount, go ahead. But at that point, you could probably send the rest of it because you've already got the address. You've already did it. Paste it back in there and just send it all now. And then your coins will show up in the wallet. This wallet, again, you have the private key. You have the seed phrase. You are safe. That exchange, not necessarily safe, because what happens if the exchange goes down? Even though it's the only one on the face of the earth that has this coin right now, I'd still rather know that I got my own private keys and I got access to my coins, even though I can't do anything with them over here in this wallet, rather than know that the exchange has my stuff. And are they going bye-bye? Are they going bankrupt? Are they in another country? Yes, they are. And I'm an American, but I'm not supposed to be on the exchange in the first place, so how's that going to work if I left my shit on their exchange? You know, it's not worth messing with. Take the coins off the exchange, put it in your wallet, and wait for the huge prices. Because White Dove says this is, that Spirit basically told her, this is another theta. It's going to make you rich, like theta did. It's the same kind of thing. Like, it's one of those coins. Those rare times Pete calls me and goes, oh my God, she just got one. He's only called me 2 other times, by the way. The first one was theta. Okay? I think the second one was Polkadot, and there was an issue. We couldn't get it. I don't even remember. Was it not on the exchanges? It was an IOU. It was something was going on, and he was just telling me that White Gov got a hit on that one. And so this is the 3rd time he's called me, and he goes, Joe, this is... The Spirit basically said this is another theta, as in this one will make you rich. Again, you may have to wait a while, just like theta. And she said, warning, this thing could absolutely tank. It can go up. It can crash. She goes, hey, remember when theta hit 5 cents? And here we are. It touched $15, $16. Yet it stayed at 12 cents forever, then crashed to 5. This can and probably will do that from time to time. So be prepared for that. But that is how you do this transaction. It's that easy. Take care.